I was locked in a cell for no reason. And this is what actually happened. But before I say what happened, I'm very much disappointed in the Ghana police about how they handle issues. They handle issues very biased, unprofessional. They take things like they've never been trained before. But to cut the whole story short, this is what actually happened. My sisters were returning back from Accra, and then they came in company with a guy who they became friends with. And then the guy gave them his phone. In fact, his phones, because he was holding two phones, and he gave it to my sisters. You know, when you are returning back from Accra to my village, normally when you reach Atimpoku, there is a town called Atimpoku, where the Adomi Bridge is. Yes, that town. When normally when they get there, they come down to buy bread and stuff to come and give it to loved ones and friends. So when they reached there, my sisters alighted from the car to buy bread. Now, when they bought the bread and they came back to the car, they saw that the guy came and sat on their seat, holding the bag, but holding their bag. And according to them, the handbag, there was money inside the handbag. You see, and that was where and that is where they also put the phones the guy gives to them inside. So the guy was holding a bag. So when they came, because they became friends in the car and they were talking, they didn't really pay attention to whatever was inside the bag. So when they left that scene, when they left that town, they were coming, and I think in the middle of the road, that's according to what they explained. The guy will give them the phone, and the guy come tap in the middle of them and the two girls. So the guy can tap them on middle for the sky inside. So when the guy came and sat there, then like that, when they were coming, they were sleeping. Then the guy was trying to open the bag. I think he opened some part of the bag and dipped his hand inside. And then, unfortunately for him, one of my sisters woke up and saw the incident. Saw him putting his hand inside the bag. So he quickly checked the money he was having inside. And when she checked the money, she realized that 200 cedis wasn't inside. So this story, how can you tell me this story? You see, so the mistake she has done is that instead of her, she tell the people inside the car, or she alert the driver, or tell somebody in the car so that they do the operation quickly on the guy. I don't know whether they were afraid or what was it. So she took her phone and called her father at home and told her father that this is what happened. And her father said that, okay, since you are saying that the guy's phone is with you, then keep the phone, don't give it to him for now. So when you come home, when you arrive here, we will take or we will check or we will do the necessary cross checks, investigation, so that you retrieve your money back or you see what happens. So when they arrived there, and then they called me to go and take them. When I went there, I saw the guy, and my sisters were with the phone all right. So I was like, oh, Charlie, how far? Yeah, I was hearing some issues about money, phone issues. So also, yeah, then the guy said, yeah, it's true. The ladies accuse him of taking money from their bag. Meanwhile, he didn't also take anything. And the girl was saying he saw him putting his hand inside the bag. So it became two things contradicting at the same time. So I was like, okay, I can't blame you, the guy, or I can't accuse you, the guy, of taking the phone, and I cannot also say the girls or my sisters are lying, because what they are saying is understandable. What they are saying is factual. I was like, okay, then let me come home and call my father, because he was the one the girls called when the incident happened. So let me come and call him so that he come in there. You see what to do. Immediately, this guy called his people. You know, these are people. He called them, and then Charlie, it wasn't easy. The people came, and instead of them to take heart and let's solve issues simply, they didn't. they aggressively arouse curiosity in, in dispersing the whole issue. See that thing. So it became something else. We were not even expecting them to go to that extent, but they went to the police station to report the issue. And when they went, the report they gave wasn't what happened. When they went, they said the girls took his phone and then they gave it to their brother, which is me. And then I sent the phone home. So we heard that they took the case to the police station and then we followed up with my father. Charlie, when I was coming, I didn't even read the entrance car. They have to come for me and then so many accusations. The policeman even slapped me. Yes, he gave me a slap. Then he was like, you took the phone, you stole the phone, and whatever. I was like, let me explain what I shouldn't say anything. I wasn't given the opportunity to say anything. All was that I stole the phone and I took the phone, which was different, which was a whole story, which was a new story on its own. It wasn't even in line with what's happening. So they took off my shirt and they pushed me into the cell. I have to stay there. I was Charlie, it was hot. Imagine this hot weather in the cell, Charlie. I was sweating like I'm swimming. You see, so I was inside there for like some 10 minutes, and they had to go and pay money. My father has to go and pay money because that's all what they need, money. That is what the Ghanaian police is oriented to, money. Just take tokens. I don't know whether to call this bribe or something. Just to take tokens all in the name of bail. And even when I was bailed out, wasn't given the opportunity to say anything. All they demanded was to return the phone back to the guy, and that is all. So I was asking, so what about the money that got missing now and there? They didn't want to hear of it at all. You see, I have to come out without saying anything. The police bully people. When they see you, they bully. If you go there to give them a token, they can even kill somebody on your behalf. They are okay with that. That is what they do. They treat issues very unfairly, very like very biased way of handling things, and they work like no experience. I don't know if they were trained. I don't know if they were trained. I don't know how come they become police. Like they don't know anything. They don't know how to handle issues. Somebody has brought an issue. At least dig into the matter and see what is happening. You wouldn't do that. You just have to jump onto the other and start pondering over them. So that was what happened then. I ended up locking up in a cell. I have to go there and come out. So this is what is happening. My name is Shakon. Please subscribe. See you next time.